I gotta tell you guys, it's been a challenging couple weeks for myself and for a lot of people I know and for a lot of people in this community. But you know what? I learned something today here in Newton. I learned the hope that is in the youth and the energy of the youth. I want you to look behind me. This protest is actually just now wrapping up for the most part, but I want you to look at the faces. Look at the faces that are here. I don't think any of these people are over 18. I may be wrong, but most of these kids are teenagers. And they just spoke with such passion. I just wish you guys were here to witness it. These are kids of all, obviously, races, ethnicities, but they had a message. They had a very strong message. One of those teenagers is over here. Imani, can you come over here for a second? We have our sound bite in a little bit, but I just want you to tell our viewers right now some of what you had to share with the audience here.
Sure. So my main point was that, here in Newton there are a lot of white people. It's the white community. I think it's important for everyone here to know that we don't need white allies. We need white co-conspirators. We need people just like with the Underground Railroad, with abolitionists. We need white people who are willing to put something on the line for our black lives so that we can breathe, so that we can finally be free. So it's important for everyone here to know that with the white privilege that they have, with the money, with the cars, with the opportunity, with working from home even, people need to be able to give something up so that it can't just be the oppressed that's fighting the oppressor. It can't just be the people who survive the fire to then turn around and fight the fire. It needs to be people on the outside that are willing to help us, and so that we can finally be proud, be black, and be beautiful.
Imani, hang with me for 2 seconds, okay? Can you just hang with me? I want you guys to listen. You heard her live, so you can hear how amazing and how well-spoken she is. I want you to hear her as she addresses the crowd. This is just a few minutes ago. Take a listen.
We don't need people to know the vocabulary. We don't need to know the latest people who died. We need to know if you're going to put yourself on the line. We need to know if you are going to sacrifice something. I'm tired. I am tired. I am tired.
Imani, our reviewers just heard you tell us how tired you are. I get it. A lot of people are tired. You're only 17, you told me. This rally was teen-led, it looked like. It was all teenagers. How do we turn that tired feeling that so many of us are feeling right now, out of energy, just drained, how do we turn that into something impactful and turn that passion into a movement?
Sure. I think first of all we need to educate ourselves, because ignorance is not an excuse. I think that we all need to know that these are not isolated tragedies. This has gone back since slavery, even before then. So we need to make sure that we know that there is a system in America that is working against black people to protect white people and their property. We need to be sure that this system is working exactly how it's supposed to. We need to break down the system and build a new one up to encompass all people, all skin shades, all genders, all everything. And I think what's really important is to notice how we need more black people in legislation. We need more black people in all sceneries. And until we break the system down, we can't do that, because black people are being turned away every which way. And so I think it's important to vote, to get people who are, disenfranchised or stripped of their voices. I think it's time for them to be heard now. Because like you're saying, I'm 17 and it's not that hard to educate myself. It's not that hard to speak in front of so many people. It's not that hard to just lift a finger, go on social media and tell people what is going on. And I think that's important, and this goes back to the co-conspirator thing. We need to be able to give something up so that everyone is uplifted and heard in a new America, not the old America.
Imani, you're so well spoken. My producers are going to let me just get one more question in, just because you're so good.
Sure.
You're 17.
Yeah.
Like I said, a lot of these kids are 17.
Yeah.
What have you been reading? How do you know what you know? Is it what you're reading? How have you learned what you've learned, and how can other people kind of get on board and learn some of what you have been educated on yourself?
I think I need to start with my mom, of course. My mom is a single black woman. She is strong, she is beautiful, she is proud to be black. And I think that, like many black families, the matriarch is the root of knowledge and the root of resiliency. So it started there when I was born. It also just going into, school, I had a lot of white teachers, and they've been telling me some pretty sketchy things, not the whole truth. And so I know that I need to research and find my own truth within myself. And now I'm 17, I'm a junior, and I'm literally about to have my first black teacher as a senior next year in African American literature. And so I think it's important for people to read, to watch videos. My favorite book is called The New Jim Crow by Michelle Alexander. I actually met her this past February. It was amazing. I almost passed out. So I think books like hers, it teaches us that this is not anything new. I also think that anything by James Baldwin, if you listen to Malcolm X speeches, if you listen to Martin say things, if you listen to Toni Morrison, if you listen to Angela Davis, if you listen to anybody who is willing to tell you something, then that can create change.
Oh my gosh, Imani, there's so many people watching and so many people.
I know, what happened?
Listen, there's so many people clapping for you right now here, but at home right now. At home right now, there's so many people clapping for you. Why? Because you have a voice and you are using it. So I want to thank you. Thank you so much for using it. Thank you so much. And guys, listen, it's not that hard, to be honest with you. And there's a shirt. I'm with him. That's fine. You've heard the Martins, the Malcolms, but this is a new generation of people that are speaking out. And it can't just be 17-year-old Imani. It's got to be everybody at this point. It's got to be everybody reading some of these books. It's got to be everybody educating themselves. And most importantly, their children. Guys, I'm going to send it back to you.
Wale, that was simply outstanding. It blew me away. She's 17, yes. Well beyond her years, obviously. That girl is a leader, first and foremost. And I'll tell you what she had to say, her passion, it's infectious. It's great to see.
It was incredible to see, and you've got to also commend her mom. You can tell she is being raised right. I love what she said, that she wants us to come alongside her. She also said, Wale, over and over how tired she is, and I feel like people are finally listening. I feel like we are finally waking up and ready to be a part of this positive change. But incredible reporting tonight, bringing us some really, really powerful stuff, Wale. Thank you so much.